Welcome or welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create a user-generated content without actually being in front of the camera, just by using AI, by using any model, or you can have your own face and create images and videos for small to medium-sized businesses. Okay, so how we're going to do it? Let me just give a quick overview. Firstly, we are going to give a link. Okay. Uh, Firstly, we will just have the photo of the product that we are going to show. It can be a co or it can be a can, or it can be the earbuds and anything like that. After that, we are going to upload this on the Google Drive and we are going to edit it and analyze the image. On the basis of that, we will give the prompt, and then Nano Banana will generate image with the particular person that you have given image with. If you like have given a model that will be doing your video, so that will be there. Okay, after that, the video will come. Okay, so this is the video it has made.
This is the most refreshing drink. It's so crisp and bubbly, and it makes me feel so energized. You have to try it.
Okay. So this is the video that it created. I think it's pretty amazing because for the brands who do not have like or do not want to waste their money on influencers to like do the marketing or do not want to have so many people included to do the marketing, they can do it just by using AI. Okay, so this is how we are going to do it. For that, let me show you the whole process so that you can also build it and sell it to small to medium sized businesses. So we are using a manual trigger here to trigger the whole process. You can have a schedule trigger if you wanted to post it to different platforms on YouTube or on LinkedIn or Instagram, TikTok, whichever platform you wanted. After this manual trigger, we are going to add edit field. What it's going to do, like we are going to upload the URL that we have from the drive. This is the link of the Google Drive, which has the like image of that particular product and the number of videos that you wanted to generate and the voiceover, like the best thing out there. I'm in love with this refreshing. Every sip feels like a perfect blend of crispiness and frizz that helps me energized and so on. Video model has to be VO3 fast, okay? And aspect ratio has to be vertical because it works perfectly for the TikTok or Instagram. And a special request that for this UGC feature a Gen Z male or female enjoying in a real life setting, think home, cafe, or hanging out with their friends. So here's you can get like a special request that how you want the video to be specialized focusing on, okay, according to the brand. And after that, we are going to generate a URL of the image using code node. So this is the whole code. I think you're not able to see it. It's not fully here. Okay. So here it is. Input full Google Drive URL from previous node or JSON field. So here we are getting the URL. You can get this template directly from my LinkedIn if you uh, go there. Okay. And after that, we are going to analyze this image. This is the prompt that we are using. We're basically using OpenAI to analyze the image as it's one of the best models that we have used. So this is the whole prompt that we have. Okay. For we are analyzing the image model used the ChatGPT 4.0 latest and text input. So this has to be correct. Written the analysis in YAML format with the following fields: brand name, name of the brand shown in the image, visible or interpretable, color scheme only has to be there, and name, font style, visual descriptions only written the YAML. Do not explain or add more comments because many times you give a picture to OpenAI or any of the LLM models, it will try to add something more into the text and just disturbs the spelling. So that's why the prompt has to be like this. And then input type, it is image URL because we are making image URL from the code node. And after that, this is the URL that we are getting from the code node, that previous node. And yeah, that's it. That is how we are going to analyze it. And we are using OpenAI credentials. You can just connect it using your API key and base URL. Okay. So now we have a prompt writer. What it's going to do is we have already analyzed the image, but now we wanted to give a prompt, okay? Because now we know that this is the image, this is how it looks, but we do not know what to make out of it. So that's where we are having a prompt writer. This is the prompt that we have, okay? So your task, create image or video prompts as guided by your style guidelines. Make sure that the reference image is duplicated as accurately as possible because for the text, for the color scheme, for the font type, okay, that signifies their brand, okay. They have certain kind of packaging because they wanted to attract people on the basis of that packaging, right? So we cannot like just diffuse them basically. So this is the system message. What is the like prompt user message and what is the system message? Prompt user basis is like what you're going to like, what is your function, but how you're going to perform that function. What are the things that you need to have in mind? What are the objectives? Okay, transform the reference type code image product into authentic user generated content that mimics real social media posts from every day. Okay, then authenticity focus. Okay, that create content that looks like genuine post from regular users. So you are just telling that how the video is supposed to be. Okay, how you will be writing the whole prompt so that the video comes out is as natural as some human has made and as lengthy as a human should make. Everything has to be correct. This is the prompt. You can mention the tools, or we need to mention the aspect, video prompt, image prompt, string with emotion, action, character, settings, camera, style, okay, array type exactly, scene count objects, default one, okay, and then each scene include image prompt, video prompt, aspect ratio video, okay. So this is the prompt, and this is how we are going to generate it. But we wanted the image to come as a like in a proper format. Okay, this is using GPT model, but we want to have a proper format for this prompt. So that's why we have given that image prompt, then video prompt, aspect ratio, image, and then model. So this is the way, and we need to auto fix format. That means whenever we are like going through this process, we need first that AI checks if this is in the correct format or not, like this structured output parser has been correctly formulated or not. After that, we are going to the split out node. We're going to split out this all of the other fields, output scenes, and now we are going to create the image. Okay, it's basically firstly we are in Nano Banana to create the image. Secondly, we are generating a video out of the image that it has created. Okay, so image is the most important step. So for this, we are going to use fal.ai. So how you can use it? You just log yourself into it, and for using it, you need to attach your credit card so that it will gives you $10 of free credits. So how you're going to do it is you're going to, after logging yourself into it, we're going to go to home and we're going to found Nano Banana. Using Nano Banana, we are going to generate an image. For that, we needed an API key for that and the URL. Okay. So this is how it looks when I open. You have to go to the API key. make a photo of a man driving the car. So this is going to make, this is the man, this is the car, and this is the photo. Okay. So you need to go to the API section and create yourself a API key. And we are going to use that API key. This is the API keys section. Firstly, we are going to, for submitting a request, okay, we are going to use this URL that we have here, okay. This is the URL you need to use. In the header section, you need to use this. And in the header section, content type, application JSON, you need to use. Here it is, generic credential type. Here's the URL. But for the header section, as we're going to use it multiple times, you can just go here and create yourself one header account using the authorization and the key value, the key that we have. Okay. After that, we are going to get a send body. For that, we are JSON using JSON. So this is the like the prompt that we are getting from like the prompt writer and the image URL that we are getting for the edit road, aspect ratio, and model. Okay. After that, we are going to wait for 1 minute because Nano Banana can take up to 1 minute is the maximum time that it takes to make an image. So that's why the set time has to be 1 minute. And after that, the status. Why we are going to check the status? It's again because if we cannot if we do not set a wait node, that means we are if the image was not formed, we will just move. But we are setting the wait node so that the image will be there. That's why we are checking the status of the image. That is the status that when we execute the previous node, the status has to be completed. That's when we move ahead. Okay. Without that, we cannot move ahead. Okay. And for the header type and the authorization account that we have just created before this and send query parameters, you can just skip it if you do not want. It's not that much of a value, the query parameters, but you can set it to like have 100% security in your automation. And then we're going to set the if node. Why it's valuable, because if the image has been generated, it's going to move only if the image is generated. If it's not, it's not going to move. Okay, as we see here, if the status is completed, then only it will move. Okay, and then we are going to response the image. So this is the URL that we are getting. Okay, we are going to use this URL. Okay, execute from the previous node. This is the request that we have just found here. Okay, this is a generic header authorization node. This is let me just show you where you can like you will be getting this URL. So this is submit a request which we have already taken the URL from here. Okay, now we need to for the response image, right? So for that we are going to take the URL from here, get the result. Okay, once the request is completed, okay, means the image is generated, you can fetch the result. Okay, so this is the URL that we will be using. Okay, this is the in request ID. We are going to put the JSON output that we are getting, an authorization header, and your file key that you have. Okay, for like having that. Okay, we do not need to set headers, we do not need to set bodies, we just authorization header, generic time, and the URL to get the image. After that, we are now moving to generate the video. Okay, video generation. Okay, using VO3. It's how you're going to begin. You're going to again going to fal .ai, and then as we are in the Nano Banana edit node, instead of Nano Banana edit node, we are going to go into VO3. Okay, we're going to go to the home. Here we have VO3 request. We are going to click onto this. And now we are getting the URL from this side, okay, in the API section. This is the URL that we will be using. Submit a request. The client API handles the API submit protocol. Okay, so this is the URL that we will be using. Authorization, your file key, headers, content type application, data prompt, a casual street interview on a busy New York City sideway. You need to like give the description. Instead of that, we already have header authorization account and the send body. This is the prompt that we are getting from the prompt writer and the image URL that we have already get it from the agent node. Okay, so this is in the JSON format, and this is the URL that we have like raising it from before, and this is the header authorization. And then again, we are going to set a human in loop, or basically, we are going to wait for 1 minute. If the image is generated, then we are going to move ahead, and if it's not, then it's if it's not, then it's going to again rebook here, and if that is, it's going to go into the true node. Okay, so this is how we are going to get the image here and video here. Okay, here is the loop, here is the loop, and it's again generating the prompt. Okay, so that's it for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. If you have any questions related to the video that how you can implement it, and if you need any strategies like how you can do outreach to the clients, what is the uh, budget that you would pitch to the client, what is the right budget, and anything related to the automation agency, then you can just comment below or you can message me on LinkedIn. And thank you so much for watching this so far. I hope it that it have added some value in your life. Okay.